Alright, should be live now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so this hangout is just gonna be a quick introduction on how to set up your Facebook. It's just gonna be the basics. For a lot of people, it's gonna be they're already gonna know how to do most of this stuff, but you really gotta stick to the basics, especially in network marketing, because I think basics is all there really is, and a lot of people just skip away from that. So let me just share my screen here first of all. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
I think you're fine.
Alright, sounds good. Screen share. See if it works. Alright, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, now I
Alright.
can.
Okay. So first thing, I just want to show you my profile here. I want you to notice something. See this friends? Look, I have 500 friends, right? Now, I'm not proud of only having 500 friends. I definitely want to go to 5,000. But the reason I'm doing this hangout now, with 500 friends and only 150 followers, is just to show you that you can still be successful with a minimal list and not targeting as many people as you can. You always want to be building your list, especially if you're like me at 500. I definitely build it every day to get to 5,000. But the success that I had, even with just 500 friends, is still good enough. So to build momentum and get you going. So I just want you to take note of that. A lot of people think that you have to be some rock star with like 5,000 friends and 5,000 followers, but yeah, if there's proof that you can be successful with a minimal list, it's me right here. I've been able to achieve it within 1 month and been able to have a couple of signups. Uh, so I'm just gonna go to settings here. This is just very basic, so most of you probably know this. So like followers here, can you guys see this?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, who can follow me? You want to put it to everybody. You want to be as exposed as you can. Down here too, this is important here. I didn't have this when I first started. I just watched the video and uh, I had to change it because it says who can comment on your public posts. You want to put it to everybody. I think the default is even if you have followers that they can't comment on your post, but you want your followers to be able to comment on your posts as well. Um, you want to get notifications from them that they posted on your wall or commented on your photos too, so you can engage with them. And even after I just switched these two, I've been getting much more engagement on my posts from people who are not my friends and are just following me. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that section. Notifications, see privacy. So yeah, who can see my stuff? Public, be as exposed as you can. Um, yeah, it's pretty basic. Your timeline and tagging. For your own profile, for your own wall, I'm gonna suggest um, to put this on here. It says review tags of people that add posts to your Facebook wall. So your own Facebook wall, it's like your own, your own cover page, your own magazine page. You want it to be just of you, right? You don't want other people's stuff in there. So when people come to your profile, it's just the branding of yourself and nobody else. And this is crucial. You might be able to change that after a while, but when you're first starting out, you just want to brand yourself. You don't want to have any distractions on there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see here. Let me tag in the post. Yeah, so you want, everyone to see it here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go my timeline here. I just want to show you some just like engagement that I've been able to get with only, keep in mind, 500 friends. So, just basic photos like here. So, close to 40 likes, which is not bad. For some people, it's nothing, but 500 friends, it's not bad. Look, 30 likes here, couple comments. You know, 30 likes, 5 shares. Here's a good one I got. I'll show you. You know, just a basic selfie, close to 50 likes, right? That's almost 10% of my friends list, right? So what you want to post to do this, what you want to do, there's pretty much 3 things that you can post on your business profile. One is lifestyle, 2 is motivation, quotes, or tips, and number 3 is business. So when you first want to start, when I started, and I'm still doing this, I just post uh, mostly motivation and tips, as well as some lifestyle photos, you know, like this here and other hangout we did the other day, or just like a basic selfie. So the lifestyle posts are just to show people that you're not a robot, and you know you have a life. You you're a real person, and people will like you. You know, they'll like you more, and the credibility for you will increase if you post lifestyle posts. Um, Also, you know, I also branded myself with a lot of motivational quotes. So just anything motivational that comes up to my mind, any tips or stuff that people want to read, right? And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. The thing that got me um, to the point that I am today, I would say, is consistency. So I post at least twice or 3 times a day, every day. So when you're first starting out, what you want to focus on is, you know, getting yourself out there and exposing yourself as much as you want, because if you don't do it consistently, people are just, you know, they're gonna forget you. They're not gonna know who you are. If you just post, you know, once a week, they'll read your post, but after a week, they're not gonna remember who you are. So when you're just starting on Facebook, you want to be as consistent as possible. So every day, post at least 2 times a day. That should be your goal. Post at least twice daily. Just anything that is directed towards your friends list. So most of my friends list, the people I connect with, are in network marketing. So uh, most of my posts apply to them, right? Anything that's motivational, anything that is going to help them with their business, anything that's going to make them smile, like whatever, right? If you have trouble, just go on Google, type in like some, I don't know, Jim Rohn quotes or Robert Kiyosaki quotes. Just find something there and maybe rephrase it in your own words, or post the actual quote on there. But the main thing I want to stress is that you want to be as consistent as possible, because, like I said, you want to expose yourself as much as you can early on in your career to get your name out. And then once people get used to you, they're going to be going on your wall more and more and checking your stuff. And that's how I've been able to get, you know, like averaging around 20, 30 likes at only 500 friends. And, you know, imagine what my engagement is going to be like when I hit 5,000 friends, right? And you should always be building your list, but like I said, you have to be consistent with your own wall. So yeah, let me just think what else I can come up with. Yeah, Jeff, do you have anything to add? You guys can throw some stuff in. It's, you know, if you
I was
see
just gonna
anything
say
that you wanna.
your wall is a good example of a wall because you're using. I'm going to talk a little bit later about things not to do, but you have a picture of yourself that's of you
Yeah.
smiling. That's good, and a good cover photo.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I forgot to mention that. Yeah. So, when
Oh,
you build up your profile, just make sure you have a good picture here. So, here, can you see the picture?
now we can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So just, you know, just your face, smiling. Smiling is always good, gets more engagement. But yeah, the main thing you want to have when you first start off is a close picture of your face. As you go later on, you can kind of go outside the lines and maybe just have like you know, a picture of you with like a car or something. But that's when you have branded yourself and people already know who you are, right? Here, let me give you an example. Alfredo Delgado. Just want to show you. So like everybody knows who he is, and like look at his profile picture, right? It's not a close picture of his face, but he's on a boat here, which works for him because he already branded himself, right? Like he's got 5,000 followers and stuff, and so this is good. But if you're like me, or you're just like you're new, just have a good picture of your face. Don't change your profile picture too much too, because you need to brand yourself with kind of one image for a while, so it kind of glues into people's heads of who you are. So I might, yeah, I don't know. I'm keeping this picture for a while. I might change it when I get to like 2,000 friends or something. But for now, people are used to this picture, so and I like it, so I'm gonna stick to that. Also, your cover photo, just can kind of vary it. You can change the cover photo. This is just me playing golf. Just shows a lifestyle picture and something that I like to do. So, um, yeah, yeah. Was that good, Jeff, for the profile picture and stuff?
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go over things you don't want to do, and then
Yeah, I
I
can
can
talk
take the
about that.
video?
Let me see how I
So,
can. I'll try sharing my screen. Hopefully it works.
okay. Here, let me just get off mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try sharing your screen, and then. Yeah.
You see my
Yeah.
screen? Is it
I can see. Yeah. I can see your screen.
okay? Is it the Google Plus page?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you some examples of maybe things not to do with your profile if you're doing it for business. What I found, and I'm not picking on anyone. These are just a few I found to illustrate points. Okay, one mistake is, and okay, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, it was just taking a minute to load, but
It's all
ba-
good. Yeah.
basically, he was saying cover, have a profile picture that's you and you smiling. On this one, she's not doing that because I highly doubt that's her. Um, her page is kind of really focused on just her business, which that's okay if you're branding your own business and like your own brand. Like she owns Sparkle Cleaning Services, but if you're just like an affiliate, say you're promoting ILN, Wake Up Now, 180, whatever you're promoting, you don't want to have a big banner that says Wake Up Now up here. You want something to brand yourself. And with this one, I also thought that it's actually hard to tell if this is a person's page or a business page because to me, this photo kind of looks like a stock photo. So I think she got it from somewhere. You want that to be of yourself. Um, I was going to say a little when you're posting. A good rule is I follow the 80-20 rule. As you can see here, she kind of um, posts about her cleaning business, like pretty much most of her posts. That's all she really talks about. Um, what you want to do is 80% of the time uh, use value posts, and those are like posts about your lifestyle. Maybe you're congratulating team members on making a sale or making a new rank or things like that, or like educational posts, maybe articles you find that are
Mhm.
interesting. And then 20% of the time you're actually talking about your own business. And in those 20% of the post, you can, if you want, you can include your link. But what I like to do, I'll talk a little bit about my business, and then I'll say comment below if you want more information, and I'll PM you or private message you the link. That actually, to me, I think that gets a better response than if I just put my link out there. Okay. You get,
Yeah, Jeff, can I just ask
yeah.
something about the business page?
Oh,
Yeah, so
definitely.
if you're just starting out, I would actually stay away from posting stuff about your business because nobody's gonna read that because you haven't branded yourself yet.
Hmm.
Once you actually brand yourself and you make a presence and you get good engagement, that's when you can kind of start to shift over to having a more business having more business posts. But that's for later on. For now, you just kind of want to stick to just branding yourself. Just brand yourself as a person. Like, who are you? What do you do? What do you know? Put motivational stuff, put quotes up and lifestyle pictures, and then once you brand yourself, after a while, then kind of slowly start to shift in some business stuff too.
Okay. Good point. Good. And this one I've happened to find when well you'll see it in a minute, but this guy is kind of all about the money, and that's a little bit of a mistake. He has pictures of like a lifestyle that may or may not be his, but probably not his. Like he has a picture of just a fancy car, a sports car, and another sports car up
Yeah, yeah.
here, which
No, yeah, don't do that, and because nobody's gonna do business with a car, right? They want to do business with a person.
now
So
they like
yeah,
to do
that's
business with
yeah,
people.
that's not gonna
But
work. So
now when you establish yourself, you if you have a picture of you with your car in it, or you in front of your house, whatever, something like that's fine because it's you. Um, but yeah, at first don't have this because you'll attract the wrong kind of people. You'll attract the people who are just looking to make a quick buck and who might not stick around and be good team members. You want to say anything else about this example, Dean?
no, yeah, I agree. All I can say is people join people, not businesses. So promote yourself. Don't promote cars because that doesn't tell me who I'm doing business with or who you are as a person.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and another mistake sometimes people make, they put pictures of money all over their timeline. Like they're like you just look at it and you see stacks of cash and all that. I really couldn't find a good example of one of those, but I've seen them before where like here instead of themselves it's just a big pile of money. It might be pile of money up here, gold jewelry, stuff like that. And as you're going down through their list, all you see is like stacks of money, which um, everyone knows that you can just go on Google and find pictures of stacks of money. So that's not yours. It's not really doing anything for you yourself or your brand. It's just really attracting the wrong kind of people. Um, that's really all I had to say about that. This girl here is letting friends post on her wall, which Dean said earlier, don't do that. Go in the settings so people can't do that. Um, anything you want to say about this one, Dean?
Um, yeah. So yeah. Like I said before, your wall should just be you. Um, if you're using it to promote yourself, um, you know, stick to your own pictures, your own posts and stuff. If somebody shouts you out with like a good post or something, let that on, but don't just let other people spam your wall. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Just basic stuff.
And then here's another thing. I didn't find any example of this, but whatever you do, don't keep your business page, your profile page, if you're using it for business, keep it professional. Like, don't have a bunch of party pictures of you getting drunk on the weekend or something. And actually, the only time you might want to do that is if you own a bar or something and you're trying to brand that. But so keep, just remember, it's your Facebook page is also your personal page. You can show a little bit of your personality, but keep it professional too.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to throw in too, with your posts, when you're making posts, make sure to stay consistent too. So if you brand yourself as, you know, putting on motivational quotes and just simple lifestyle photos, you know, don't go posting something completely random the next day, like, you know, like Jeff said, you're getting drunk somewhere, because you need to be consistent, right? Like, it's all about consistency. You want to post consistently, but also have consistent posts. If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely, Dean. Okay, those are really all the main examples I was going to talk about, so I'll stop sharing and get it back to you.
Mm. All right. Yeah, I think pretty much breaks it down. To be honest, it's just the basics of how to kind of brand yourself and start doing it. Yeah. Do we want to just go to like a quick overview?
Sure we can, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have much more to say about branding yourself. Okay. Yeah, I'll
No,
just share my screen here.
I really covered everything I was going to say.
Yeah.
I guess for a quick overview, when you set up your profile, make sure you do pictures of yourself as your profile picture and a good cover photo that shows either lifestyle or you as a leader. Um, with posts, talk about yourself and more building your brand and provide value, like maybe find articles that teach people things, put a link to that in there, put motivational quotes. And one thing when you do quotes, make sure you talk a little bit about the quote or give your opinion on it rather than just putting a quote up there and not saying anything about it. Um, make sure your profile page isn't all about your business. Um, and don't put flashy pictures up of like a flashy lifestyle or tons of money with especially when even after you're established yourself, don't do that because you'll attract the wrong kind of people. And I mean that's pretty much it. Make
Yeah.
sure you control your timeline and you're the only one who can post on it because it's what you're presenting to the world basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, so just to also quickly summarize, so your first step, you want to be as exposed as possible. So, you know, change your settings. You want followers. You want everybody to be able to comment on your posts. Everyone to share your posts. Your second step, put a picture of yourself as your profile picture. You know, a good picture of your face, smiling. Your cover photo should usually be something of a lifestyle post. And yeah, just start branding yourself from there. So post consistently. I would say daily. Something that targets your friends list. So if your friends list are network marketers, and you know, just motivational stuff. If your friends list is people who want to lose weight, then maybe, you know, quotes about losing weight or tips on how to get better results at the gym, stuff like that. I also just want to throw in a quick tip. When you first start out, don't make huge posts like articles of writing. I see a lot of people do that, and those guys don't get any engagement because if people don't know who you are, then, you know, they're not going to bother to read a whole post just with like 50 lines, right? I usually find that the best posts with the best engagement are the shortest ones. So keep it simple and straight to the point. Once you get more established, more branded, like Kylo, you guys know Kylo, he's huge. He's like got like 5,000 followers. He can write a post that's like paragraphs and people still read it, right? He still gets like 200 likes on that post. It's because people know who he is. So he can spend the time to write that post. But if people don't know who you are and you spend, like 20 minutes writing like paragraphs of posts, people are not going to bother reading it. So you want to start kind of small, just, like short, simple posts, and then just kind of just snowball your way to the top, right? That's how I've been doing it. That's how it's been working for me. And like I said, I have 500 friends only. I'm still working to build on that, but I've been able to get signups and been able to succeed just through 1 month of doing what I do. So yeah, and the last thing, post either lifestyle or motivational quotes. I would leave business opportunities and stuff about your business until later, until you brand yourself and people know who you are. Because if you do that in the beginning, nobody's gonna read that, right? It's just a waste of time, waste of space, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else? Last words, Jeff? Or
No, you pretty much covered it. I mean,
yeah. All right. Yeah, you got any questions, Nathan, for us?
Um, no, I wrote some notes down. Covered it pretty. You guys covered a good majority of some of the questions I had. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, good.
that was some pretty good information there. So
All right. Yeah, that was just pretty much the basics, really. We'll get more into specific stuff later on, but this is just kind of how to start and kind of like your blueprint for the first couple of weeks and your first couple of months. And if you do that, you'll be able to brand yourself well. People will follow you. And yeah, pretty much it. So yeah, should we end it there then?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna press stop broadcast, I think. Yeah.